we live and direct. What's your name, bro, for Top City TV?
Top City, your boy T-Yunginn in the house, straight from Missouri.
That's what's up. Where you originally from?
From Kansas City, Missouri, 23rd and Elmwood, born and raised.
How old are you and what schools did you go to?
I'm 23 right now. I went to Kcmo over off Prospect, and I also went to Allen Village over on Westport.
Did you ever play sports?
Yeah, I played a little bit of football, basketball, and soccer. Got some trophies and awards and stuff.
What was it like growing up in Kansas City?
It was rough, you know, especially coming from my background. I really didn't have too much. I lived with my granny for a little bit, and then when she passed, me and my family went into the system and got adopted. So.
Which gangs operated in the neighborhood where you grew up in?
Mostly it was Crips, man, and that's what I was born into. There were some Bloods around the neighborhood, but my family is a mixture. So it was just mainly Crips and Bloods. That's it.
Did you ever get involved in any of that, or you just?
I did at a young age. I did. I'm affiliated with the Crip gang from 23rd Block. So I'm trying to get away from all of that stuff though now, because I see a different path for my life.
How old were you when you started rapping?
I've been doing this since I was 6. I always knew that I had some kind of talent in me, and you know, growing up, my favorite rapper was always Lil Wayne. I always wanted to be him, and I mean, I just started going when I was 6, and I never stopped. So, and then when I went to prison, that's what really set it off for me, because I had all that time to think and get everything that I want to say, you know, all the feelings and stuff that I was feeling, put it on paper, and when I got out, I just started going crazy. So,
how long was you down?
3 years.
Oh, you were where at?
I did the majority of my time in El Dorado, and then for my last couple of months, they branched me out to Winfield.
All right, what motivated you to take this rap shit serious?
When I was down, a lot of the people that would hear me rapping at the table, they'll be like, man, you need to get out and push that. My family, you know what I'm saying, they all believed in me. My friends, people that surround me, they're like, you really got a lot of potential. And a lot of the DJs and stuff around here, they've been fucking with me. They've been pushing me and help guiding me, so I just started to take it serious.
Did you have a home recording studio set up, or did you go somewhere else to record?
Actually, I started out recording on these music apps a long time ago. These were years ago. I started doing this on music apps, and then when COVID hit, I set up a little home studio at my mom's house, and I started going from there.
Okay, so that's pretty much when you started making music?
Yeah.
What was your first project that you dropped? What year was that?
It was 2020, and it's called Jailbreaking Dawn. And I do have plans on going back and redoing the whole thing, just because I'm a lot better right now than I was before. I wasn't educated as much, but I do have plans on going back and redoing that whole project.
How many projects do you have altogether?
I got about 5 of them right now, 5 of them, and I got a whole bunch more that's coming that ain't even dropped yet. So I'm consistent, and I keep putting in that work, because I don't want to ever fall off. So I always put in that work. I'm coming strong, man.
How do you define your music?
From the shows and stuff that I done did, I think it's pretty good, because the crowd, you know, I got a decent fan base. The crowd, you know, when I came on, they showed me a whole bunch of love, and they get them bopping, their heads be bopping, they be jumping, and they love it.
All right, would you rather listen to Rich the Factor, Fat Tone, or Tech Nine?
Rich the Factor, man. You know, I relate more with him. Tech Nine, he's pretty cool, man. I ain't no hater. He's pretty cool. Fat Tone, he was pretty cool too. But I like Rich the Factor a lot more, man. You know, his beats are just off the chain too. I fuck with it, man. You know, and you don't know how he's gonna come on there. So I like Rich a lot, man.
Yeah, we fuck with them heavy too out here.
Yeah, yeah.
What music did you listen to growing up?
You know, I listen to a lot of Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, some Chris Brown, you know, and the ladies, course, Rihanna, Beyonce and all of them, you know, just like the early 2000s stuff and a little bit of the old school stuff. So Scarface, yeah, you know. So I'm not that young. So I mean, I know a little bit about the old schools and stuff.
All right, who was some of the artists from KC that you was listening to?
You know, Rich the Factor, 2 Times. I mean, them are my biggest two for real, cause I really put everybody else behind. Cause Rich the Factor and 2 Times, I relate to a lot of the stuff. So them are the two biggest people I listen to.
All right, so when did you move to Topeka, and what's the story behind that?
I moved to Topeka last November, so it's almost, yeah. So my family and all, they moved up here, my brothers and all, because they all want me to get on up out the streets and stop living this bad life that I'm out here living, or I was living. Basically, they don't want to see me be the next one on a t-shirt. And Topeka, there's not really much going on out here. Beautiful city. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. It's a new start, man. A new start. That's what it was.
So did you come out here with relatives or on your own?
With relatives. So my brothers live here. I got my own little spot. They got their own spot, but basically just to get closer. And I mean, also to be closer to my mom, since she lives in Manhattan, so it's about an hour from here. So I'm closer to all my family.
What neighborhood in the top did you live in when you moved? Was it over here in the central?
Yeah, I live over off 5th Street, 5th and Taylor. So that's the neighborhood I'm living in right now. Yeah, a lot of me and my boys live over there.
All right, I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Back when you was in KC, before you moved, was there any Topeka artists that you listened to or had heard of?
You know, I barely knew of Topeka back then, because I mean, all I really knew was all Kansas City. I really didn't even know that Topeka and any other thing else existed, because I've been down there so long, never traveled or anything. So the only thing I knew was Topeka was like, you know, the capital. You know, that's about it. I didn't know any artists or anything else going on.
Do you plan on working with any artists from here?
I do plan on some. I've met a couple of them, you know, and I haven't met them personally. I just seen them at a couple of shows, you know, and they down to do some work with me. So we all trying to come up down here from out of top.
Have you ever performed anywhere before?
Yeah, I've done a couple shows out here at the legendary Booby Trap Bar, at the Woodshed. So I actually got a show coming up December 16th at the Booby Trap, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to have some other Topeka artists there. I'm the headliner. You guys should come through, show some love. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now.
All right, do you charge for features, and have you ever paid to be on a track?
I do charge for features. I haven't done any features yet, but I mean, I will charge for them, I'm not gonna lie. Just like any other artist would charge me for a feature, you know.
Oh yeah, and have you ever paid to be on a track?
I've ever paid to be on the track? No, I did a lot of my work. My brother's a rapper too, so a lot of you guys will see me and my brother got a lot of songs, and he's pretty good. He's different. He's a lot different from me. His flow and melodies are different. But the majority of the stuff I've done has been with like family members. So my sister sings. She's on a couple tracks. My brother raps. He's on a couple tracks. So it's basically been all within the family for real.
Runs in the family. What are their names? They got music on social media?
Yep. My brother, his name is FTG Mello. My sister is Kyla the Seductress. So she's a rapper and a singer. My brother's just strictly rapping. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Who was your top 5, dead or alive?
Well, obviously one of my biggest rappers that I liked it a lot, you know, was Tupac. You know, I love Pac, man. Pac was something different, you know. Snoop, Pac, Snoop, Young Dolph, you know, I really fucked with Young Dolph, man. R.I.P. Dolph, man. Nipsey, fuck with Nipsey, man. Takeoff, man, they killing us out here, man.
Y'all just heard about that, what was that, yesterday?
Yeah, man, over some,
wow.
Wasn't even his fault, man. He just got caught up in the mix fire, man.
What advice would you give to the youngsters trying to do this music shit?
Advice, man, no, I'm gonna give y'all the same advice that my older ones that looked out for me told me, man. Always chase your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you person out of a whole bunch of other people. Don't let that shit get to you, man. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. That's why I'm at where I'm at right now. So I can drop it if it sounds good to me. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. Because you're gonna have to deal with people criticizing your work. So just keep grinding, keep chasing it. Don't listen to what haters gonna say, because you're gonna have haters everywhere you go. So just keep pushing it. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. Yeah, for real. You just listen to everybody that's just trying to support you. Don't let the negativity get to you. Just keep grinding no matter what.
All right, what you got in store for the people? You got any projects you working on?
Oh yeah, man, I got an EP1 and EP2. That's my latest project, and I've been performing a lot of the songs from that, and they've been hitting. So I mean, I'm on all platforms except for Pandora. I'm trying to work out a deal with them. They on some funny stuff, man. But Apple Music, T-Yunginn, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, anything you can think of. TikTok, my music streaming on TikTok, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. I'm on it all, man. But yeah, definitely my EP1 and 2, them my latest projects, so go check them out.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that too, because I already knew about the SoundCloud,
Yep.
because Leroy sent me the link. But
Yeah, I'm on everything, man. I'm currently working on a deal to be able to get on Pandora too. So that's a lot of people use Pandora, and I've been hearing about it. So I'm just trying to get everything on Pandora. So yeah.
is there anything else you want to speak on, or you got a 16 for the viewers?
Well, they want me to freestyle, man. Let me go ahead and just, I'm gonna do some. Check this out. If you talk on my name, don't get no attention. You know what I'm saying? I came from the sticks. You know I complete all my missions. If you break your girl heart, better ask for forgiveness. You know, I'm just fucking around, man. You know, I really gotta be. You know, I really come alive in the studio. When I hit that beat, when I hear that beat in my ears, I go stupid, man. I go different. It's like something else takes over me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, apart from this, I'm just a regular civilian, man. I paint. You know what I'm saying? Paint for a living too.
What's that?
Knockout Paintbrush Company. Yep. So that's my manager's business. So I mean, me and him been rocking together for a long time. So he's helping me out. I'm helping him out too. So you know, I mean, I went to college a little bit, so I got my degrees in construction and all. So that's what I plan on doing with my life, man. Is music, and then when I retire from music, you know what I'm saying? Get the construction stuff going. You know, giving back to the community and all that.
But yeah, from what I heard on the SoundCloud, shit, I'm fucking with it. Keep pushing, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. I'm working on building my fan base right now, so you guys can go check me out, man. I know there's gonna be there's at least one song I know that every last one of y'all is gonna like, so I'm not gonna disappoint. I come different every time. Ladies, I got some joints for the ladies up in there. Go check me out. Like my biggest songs for the ladies, In My Head, Fighting Demons, Back to Her, you know, so go check those out, ladies. You know, all the men out there, I know y'all more upbeat and hype, so I don't talk, let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of upbeat songs, man, so I done did a couple remixes to songs that's already out, you know, and I put my voice on them, sound really good. So I mean, just go check them out, man, you know, show some love. I know for a fact y'all won't be disappointed, so
Shout out Top City TV, my God.
Top City, man. Topeka, yeah, they've been showing me love. I'm showing love back to them. You know, I wouldn't have done this interview if it wasn't for Top City. You know, shout out to the cameraman himself. So everything's coming together, man. Keep grinding. Top City, T-Yunginn out.